a dishwasher and you want to go get your new Honda Accord, but that's just make you happy. You have to, like, you living this life once. You have to be happy. That's what I just feel like. You have to be happy. And
No,
I go by that.
Yeah.
And like when you say, like, it's not about money, I feel it's about money. You know, I'm going to tell you about why it's important about the strongest person makes the most money. It's your brain power. Like, if I could make $1 million with my brain, I know how to get a mortgage. I know how to do. There's a lot of things. A guy who makes $30,000 a year, he doesn't know what a escrow is. He never been through that.
But listen,
like
that's not necessarily true, because there's a lot of very intelligent men out here who don't have the money or assets because they haven't been put into place, or they just don't. They have not had the opportunity to make that type of move. Okay,
No,
but they have the brain power to do it.
You totally right, and that's why I say there's a lot of people who take the different hustle because their ambition and their brain power is so strong. They go to get it corporate or not corporate, but they're gonna get it. Those people are born differently, but like. Maybe it was like, I don't care about being an A student in school, right? How about being an A student in life? How about being great in life? Like, you was like, oh, well, I'm an A student. I'm like, okay, how about being A in life? You're an A student, but doing $40,000 a year. You know what I mean? But like, the A student in life is, I work at McDonald's and I became the shift leader and I became the manager. I became the general manager.
See, and I haven't really seen who's like people who graduated with honors like myself. I have not. I've seen people struggle to like pay their student loans back and shit like that. But these people aren't necessarily working at a fast food joint, you know. Like, and I can't say all of them. There might be some. But
no, I ain't talking about the fast. I'm just talking about, I just use that as perspective, right? I'm just talking about being the best of what you could be in life. Some people are content. Some people are like, okay, I was an A student. I'm going to go get a job, and I'm going to go home and chill. They're not just trying to keep working. There's different people that's like, I'm going to go to get it. I ain't sleeping.
Absolutely.
I ain't sleeping till I
Either
get
you
it.
got that hunger in you or you don't.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Now we on the same page.
So like, that's why I say,
absolutely.
you know what? Because a hustler's gonna be a hustler anywhere. If I'm like, man, I have no role models. I have no guidance to show me great. I'm gonna go flip fries.
Yeah.
And then from flipping fries, I'm a shift manager. Then I'm the manager for the store. Then I'm a GM. Then I'm a regional manager. Now I have ownership in the fucking corporation of McDonald's.
Absolutely. Just like
and he gonna be great.
Like,
regardless.
He was telling me, nigga, I was selling frogs when I was like 5 years old. I was going to school like, hey, you know, who want to buy a frog? Like, certain people just have that nature in them
you
to
have
go
it
and get
and
it.
that's why I say,
period.
like, that's why I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
That's why I was trying to say is a lot of
perspective.
times is how much money you could bring with your brain. It's a stronger person, I believe, because no matter what, you're gonna hustle harder. And you're not gonna, because some people be like, you know what? There's some people that stuck. I was stuck at one time. I ain't figured this shit out until I was 35. And I was always trying to figure out, like, what the fuck do I do? I'm going to college. I'm trying. But I was able to make millions with my brain because I just kept going.
Yes.
I was stuck at one time. Yeah.
And so a question for you, like, you being one of the grunts at one point.
Yeah.
You know, you came up in the military. Like, how did you transition from being just a regular military nigga, we call them swabbies out here, being a swabby, to what you're doing now?
You know what? It was crazy. I had my dream job, right? I was 1 out of 13 people retired military doing my job. I was flying on private jets, G5s, for our world leaders. I was in Europe. Before I left, I was in Europe. I was a private chef / rescue swimmer / flight attendant. Right?
Got you.
So I'm cooking a private jet for our world leaders. Everybody worked for the president. And I was married at the time, and she just couldn't take the overseas, just couldn't take it. And I'm like, you know what? My first wife, I always put my work first. I got divorced for the same thing twice. I work too much. They always say, you're always working. And I realized I don't care. I love the hustle. I love the grind. That's what makes me. I love taking a seed and making it grow into a plant. And I had to accept who I am now. But I'm overseas, and she's like, yo. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give up my dream job to follow you back to California. 'Cause your family's from LA.
Aren't you happy you came?
Yes or no? Yes or no? Because I had to figure it out. Because now, so I'm over there. I'm cooking, and I'm like, I'm gonna get out. And now I come over to the States. Thinking about it, I'm one of the top elite jobs in the entire military, flying people that is in control of the entire world. Only private jets, never seen war. To now, I'm over here in Coronado, waking up going to work at 4 in the morning, getting off at 7 at night, cooking for thousands of people, and that's gonna be now I'm back to square one. And I'm like, I gotta get out of this shit. This shit is crazy. I gotta figure it out. This is like, it's like I have one life. So I have 7 more years. So I'm like, okay, well, Food Network came out, and the Celebrity Chef. I'm like, I already know how to do this shit. Let me be a celebrity chef. So I started trying to do that. And now I started getting booked in catering jobs, doing farmers market. And I'm getting out. And, you know, I pushed myself out to get a medical separation. And I got out. And now I realize, shit, I would never make any real money by being a chef. Chefs don't make money. That's why I got a book now called 7 Figure Chef. Cause I know how to make it. I can tell you how to make it money being a chef with getting 7 figures. But like now I had to figure out how to upgrade myself or orchestrate.
Is it only through be able to be from the military? Like, is it only stem from being able to like be someone who was in the military, or can you do it like
you could do it? Anybody could do it. What I'm doing, anybody could do it. You got to fucking put the work in. A lot of niggas don't want to hustle. They want to go home and play video games. Nigga, when I'm leaving the club, nigga, I might be in my computer up. Like nigga, the hustle don't stop.
Right.
And, like this shit about it, I go to sleep, wake up early. That's just me. You know what I mean? Because I always say, nigga, you can't outwork me. I'm the hardest working nigga I know.
Right. That's
you feel me?
I respect that shit. Let's go.